This is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Thursday, March 11th, 2021. The address we're inspecting today is 1153 34th Place, Forest Grove, Oregon, 97116. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, as we noted that some sewer pipes made of concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg. They've been in good working order and may never have had a clogged sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe, all permit fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. We are running some water from the kitchen sink. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. We turn towards the street in front of the house and we are pretty much just straight as an arrow at it. There's 20 feet. Around the sidewalk area, we're going to get deep here. We're going to dive straight down into the ground. It's not uncommon as you reach the bottom of this dive to have a little bit of standing water. It is a little bit tricky for the drain technicians to keep a strong pitch in the pipe as they're pulling out of a straight down dive. So here we are pulling out now. You can see they did pretty good, so we transition out of it pretty smoothly. We're going to transition here to 30-34 piping. So this signifies transitioning pipe size, 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. Pipe materials, ABS into 30-34, and then lastly we're transitioning into the city branch piping. And even though we enter into city branch piping here, technically all of this will be buyer owner responsibility throughout the entire length. You can see in this piping there's a little bit of a tendency for some buildup to happen. You can, up until here we've been flying through this last section of piping. It's a little bit of marginal pitch, and so you can see we cleared it up there. But for a little bit in the green piping, there was tendency for buildup to happen because it was a little bit marginal. It wasn't a belly, but there was a little bit of marginal pitch. So you almost need to have to go into this knowing that the pipe may need professional pipe jetting periodically, which is some pressurized water put down the pipe, blow all of this out, and then you get to start fresh. Very minor at this point. Also, maybe a reason to keep an eye on things, so we'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, something like that. Keeping an eye on things, making sure that area of marginal pitch doesn't worsen over time. So this is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility, 65 feet away from the house. We're going to turn off the water and the microphone. We're going to drain everything out. We're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse. We started in 3-inch ABS, we transitioned to 4-inch 30-34, and we dropped into the city lateral at 65 feet. And this is the city lateral. This is the large lateral pipe running through the middle of the road out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, or at least the homes on the street, are tying into. And again, this would be the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility, 65 feet away from the house. Overall condition of the pipe appears to be in working condition and passes inspection. A couple of recommendations. Wouldn't be a bad idea to think about professional pipe jetting maintenance, if not now, then in the future at some point. And then also, we would recommend performing having a sewer scope performed every couple of years, 2 to 3 years, something like that. Keeping an eye on things. There was a little bit of marginal pitch through the last 10 feet of the pipe. If that, with the amount of weight on the pipes and the amount of rain pressure on the pipes, in the northwest, certainly additional leveling is possible and will most likely occur. So we want to keep an eye on things. If additional leveling, if the bottom fell out, if what's called a water belly, if any of that stuff occurred in the future, then of course some repairs could be required. But as of right now, snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe does appear to be in working condition and passes inspection.